This is a game that I played while I was rated 730 and my opponent was rated 674, but I played with an accuracy of 90. So I started my game with D4 pawn push, and then they went back with a D5. I developed my bishop out because I enjoy playing the London system, and I like playing the London system where my bishop is on the outside of this little pyramid that I'm going to make instead of on the inside, because then it's blocked. They develop their knight. I push my pawn because this is just how the London is. They push their develop their bishop. I developed my bishop, and I knew that this was going to be a little stare down, but I was protected in multiple ways, so I wasn't worried about that. They push their pawn. I develop my knight. They capture my bishop, and I could either take her with the pawn or the queen. I took with the queen because I wanted my pawn to be up. I didn't want double pawns here, so I don't know. The pawn, I mean, capturing with the queen was fine. Then they play this knight inaccuracy. I think it's an inaccuracy because they should keep developing their pieces. They're already starting like a non like frontal attack without their army behind them. And so I just castle, getting ready for the game, still opening. They push this pawn, and I was under the impression that they were going to fianchetto their bishop. That's the pawn push. Um, that's not what they did. They developed their knight instead, so I'm not really sure why they did this. This is a perfectly fine move. You know, it develops their knight, but I think it was like, why? Why? It says it's the knight is vulnerable to being captured, but I really just think it's because they were supposed to follow through with their opening and then they didn't. So I captured the knight, they capture back, I capture back, and then they offer me their queen. And I knew that I was up a pawn, and I know that it's okay to capture or trade queens whenever you're up material, and so that's what I decided to do. I knew I was only up one pawn, but I also felt like I had a really good, solid game. I was feeling myself when I was playing this game. And also I had already noticed that they were doing some weird stuff, so I figured um, their queen would be a crutch for them, and now it's gonna be gone. So I took it. Um, they took back, and then I captured a hanging pawn because this queen defended this pawn. When it moved, the pawn is hanging. After capturing back, I win a pawn. Furthering my advantage, now I'm up two pawns. Um, they push. I bring my bishop back. They castle. The problem here is that they have pushed these pawns out. Oh, this one's just gone. I don't know where this pawn went. Where did this pawn go? So they don't have anything in front of their king right now, so they're gonna have to move their king. They can't because I'm covering that. So they're just kind of not safe right now. I am coming to destroy them very soon. So I didn't know what to do here, and so a good rule of thumb that I have found in my climb to 800 is I just find that it's okay to get the rooks out when you don't know what to do. Just keep developing the rooks, because right now, like, I don't know, I don't have any captures. I like where my bishop is. This isn't developed. I don't know what's going on. I can push some pawns or I can develop my rook. And so that's what I did. They threaten my bishop with theirs. Theirs is protected. I just ignore it. It's defended. I bring my rook in. Another option could be that I take it. They take back with their rook. That's not what happened. I capture back, opening this file for my rook. They put their rook there. I ignore it. My rook is defended by my other rook and a knight. I push my pawn. They put their rook here, I think, to threaten this guy because he's undefended. I just capture it. I'm fine with the trade of rooks here. And then I develop my knight to an outpost. If they take, I take, and have beautiful pawn structure. Look at that. And that's exactly what happens. So they push their pawns that are in front of their king, meant to be defending their king, so their king is getting even more unsafe every moment. I push my pawn to e6 because I'm trying to promote at this point. I think I can just promote. What are they going to do? They can block it, and then I'll just push this one so it's defended, which is exactly what happened. They move their queen or king. I think they're trying to get their king into the middle of the board to start some endgame stuff. I also felt like I should be doing that, but I was blocked behind my pawns, and so I would have to go here or push this, and I was worried about pushing this because this, and then I don't know. I just was too worried. So I put them in check. They can't take because it's defended, so he just has to move away. And for some reason, he moves forward. So I was like, okay, and now I'm going to win the game. So I wanted to push this because then it'd be threatening to capture here. So I did that. And it's defended. He can't capture it because it's defended. So they put their rook in front of my pawn so I can't push anymore. Then I threaten their rook with this pawns. And then they have to choose. Do you want this pawn to promote or this one? If you move back here, I will capture you. If you stay there, I will capture you. Let my pawns promote. And so he captures. I have this, but it's unprotected. So I just do this. And in this moment, if we take a look here, Mia, you have to be careful because if you keep pushing this pawn, then you're going to get back rank checkmated, and that would just be the worst. And I thought for a minute and I said, I am an intelligent woman. If I push this pawn, they will have their rook pinned to their king, so they cannot back rank me. And so they have to move their king, they lose their rook, they move their king, they get put in check, and it's mate in 1.